Chelsea's Avram Grant is hoping to guide the Carling Cup holders to a third final in 4 years. Their place in the last 4 earned by victory over Liverpool in the quarter-finals. But it's another Merseyside challenge they face again, this time against Dave Moyes' Everton, whose late win at West Ham in the last round secured their first League Cup semi-final in 20 years. Yes, hello from me, Peter Brackley. We're down then to the last 4 in the Carling Cup. And with the North London rivals, Arsenal and Tottenham matched up again in the other semi-final, it's certainly a meaningful lineup for 2008, with still, of course, the possibility of a repeat of last season's finale. Home advantage for Chelsea this evening then, before the return with Everton at Goodison Park in a fortnight's time. And after their shock home loss at the weekend to League One side Oldham in the FA Cup, the Toffees from Merseyside will have even more incentive, surely, to put on a show in their trip to London. Fair to say the Everton fans, starved of success really for well over a decade, were pretty angry, pretty incensed at their team's demise at the weekend, and will now demand a reaction, a positive response from their favourites, as indeed will manager David Moyes, who, despite his fury, refused to accept that their exit was down to his fielding a weakened team. We still had enough quality, he retorted, to have come through. We just didn't perform. Well, they will surely need to be on top of their game tonight against the Chelsea side, who've amassed this astonishing home record, 54 successive games now without losing in front of their own fans. Indeed, only Barcelona in the Champions League have beaten them here since the start of the 2004-2005 season. But Evertonians will be quick to tell you it was just a few weeks ago, less than 2 months indeed, that Everton did hold Chelsea to a 1-1 draw here in the Premier League. Well, Everton were such a letdown though at the weekend, and they will be desperate to make amends and take a step towards the first major cup final appearance of any kind in 13 years. Back in 1995 they won the FA Cup at Wembley against Manchester United too, thanks to a goal from Paul Rideout. No cup or league success since for the blue half of Merseyside, not in terms of trophies anyway, but certainly under David Moyes they have been making significant progress. And provided that Saturday's blip is swiftly forgotten, you feel they are fully capable of matching Chelsea over the 2 games, especially if they can emerge from this examination this evening relatively unscathed in terms of the scoreline, with the #1 priority simply to keep the tie alive before the second leg. So too the lineups then, and Chelsea are short of several regulars at the moment, including injured stars such as Terry, Lampard, Makelele, Shevchenko and goalkeeper Cech, while Drogba, Essien and Kalou have all departed now for the African Cup of Nations. John Obi Mikel will also be heading for Ghana, but Nigeria have agreed that he, along with Everton's Yakubu and Yobo, can travel on later in the week, enabling them to play in this first leg. Carvalho is free of suspension now, so he also starts for Chelsea, as do Ballack, the Peruvian frontman Pizarro, and the now fit again Florent Malouda. Well, relief for Everton over the availability of Yobo and Yakubu, and they're also hoping to call on Steven Pienaar tonight, but FIFA have ruled that he must link up with South Africa, not being delayed by that. And Mikel Arteta is also out, he's suspended. No question though that Moyes would field his strongest possible team this evening. Such a big night for them. Returning after being rested at the weekend are the likes of goalkeeper Howard, Lescott, Cahill, such an important player for them, and skipper Phil Neville. And the manager has gone for Andrew Johnson up front as Yakubu's partner, finding places too in the lineup for Jagielka and McFadden. Well, Chelsea really are so formidable on their own patch, without key players such as Terry and Lampard, and I think in particular to Drogba, but they still have the capacity to grind out results, as they did again in the weekend in beating Queen's Park Rangers from the Championship in the FA Cup. And they are targeting then a first trophy now for Avram Grant in this his first season of tenure since taking over from Jose Mourinho early on in this campaign. Did struggle a bit at the weekend in truth before seeing off Rangers, Chelsea, and they needed an own goal indeed to secure their 4th round place and continue their defence of the trophy. Everton's first appearance in a League Cup semi since they lost to Arsenal way back in 1988. Chelsea, 4 times winners overall, are featuring at this stage for the 10th time and chasing a 4th final in a decade. It will be Everton in their away strip, kicking off from left to right. Lescott is playing at left back, the England defender, rather than in the centre. I think they're concerned about the pace of Sean Wright-Phillips. Although Cole initially has started down the right, just to confuse them for Chelsea. Lescott, who's had a magnificent season, featured in every game, but mainly in the centre. Tonight it's Jagielka alongside Joseph Yobo. This is the Brazilian Belletti, who's been preferred to Paulo Ferreira. The Portuguese is among the subs for Chelsea this evening. Ballack, who has looked sharp and revitalised since his recent return after nearly 8 months out from a serious injury. Pizarro, big test for him tonight. In the absence of Drogba, Kalou, and of course Shevchenko is injured too, and there's a lot of talk, speculation that Nicolas Anelka will be signed by Chelsea in the next few days. They've had an initial bid rejected by Bolton, but I'm sure they won't be giving up the chase, although there is interest too, we gather, from the 2 Manchester clubs. Watch this space. It does look certain that he will be on the move, as Johnson is here for Everton. And Hilario had to come out quickly and bravely then to close him down. Hilario's keeping goal in the absence of Peter Cech. Cudicini is on the bench, but only just back to fitness himself. Johnson looking sharp. They were very, very disappointed at their showing at the weekend, and rightly so, Everton. David Moyes was saying it will take a couple of days after that one to get us right again. Here's Sean Wright-Phillips claiming the corner. The referee Peter Walton and his officials say no, it's a goal kick. Yobo was stretching there, seemed to take an awkward bounce. I'm sure he was in total control of that situation. But Wright-Phillips blasting wide anyway. He's got just a 1 goal this season. But his acceleration, his speed off the mark, could cause real problems for Everton. That's what Avram Grant is hoping anyway. Pizarro with a layoff. Well-weighted pass to that from Ballack. And up comes Tim Howard. His form has been another reason behind Everton's success this season. He didn't play at the weekend. The German Stefan Wessels came in and looked very shaky. Good challenge in by Carvalho. There are a few defenders around in the Premier League who read the game better than him. Well, they feel they deserve their 1-1 draw here recently. We'll take half from that. The team from Merseyside. And here's Phil Neville. Who is so keen to add the League Cup to his list of triumphs down the years from all his time with Manchester United. It's the one major prize he hasn't won. Pizarro. Yobo though was in first, then Yakubu, whose strength could be the key up front for Everton. Not always that mobile, but such a goal poacher, and was he indeed him who got the winner a couple of minutes from the end of the quarter-final at West Ham. Yobo off then to Ghana with Nigeria, along with Yakubu and John Obi Mikel after this game. Not literally, but certainly tomorrow. Wembridge keeping an eye on Johnson. Here's Cahill. What an influence he has been since returning from injury around October time. Such an eye for goal, and they will need to look out for him. Carvalho and those other defenders. Tim Cahill when he comes surging through from midfield. He's been Compared to Brian Robson, certainly are similarities. The old Man United skipper used to come bursting through and suddenly pop up in the right place. It is a cold night, believe it or not. Just at the moment, they don't care. Here's Malouda. Back in the team for the first time since early November. Having recovered now from a knee problem. He certainly had a stop-start first season with Chelsea after his move from Lyon in France. Here he is now, the number 15, Florent Malouda, the French international. Bridge. Looking for some movement up front. Kubu turns straight into Mikel. And it's Carvalho to tidy up. His compatriot Hilario. He hadn't played for almost a year until his sudden recall after the injury to Czech really came on for him in the game at Blackburn recently. Malouda. Now Mikel will have the anchor roll in midfield. But the break could be on here, led by McFadden. Now Neville. They've got 4 up here, Everton. But not the service that Johnson or Yakubu would have thrived on there. He's been at great pains in the last few days just to impress upon his teammates the importance of coming through this semi-final. Career-defining moments, he says. And he has the experience to back that, of course. He's only ever lost in one semi-final from his time at Manchester United. It was against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. Back in the mid-90s. Joe Cole. Up goes Lescott. Has timed it though against Pizarro. Now McFadden. The Scottish international. Certainly they've got ambitions of nicking a goal tonight. Everton, from the team they've selected. But here's Belletti now, marauding down that flank for Chelsea. Plenty of options in the middle, including Cole. He's never scored, incidentally, against Everton, either for Chelsea or his previous club, West Ham. Johnson fighting for it, but it was out of play. Carsley who got in that crucial block there on Cole. That's his role in the team, the protector in front of the back line. Malouda. There's Carsley again. Now Peter Wharton needs to step in here. Well, Carsley has spoken out of turn and has been yellow carded. But it's Ballack who will be reprimanded by the referee. No further action taken. But it was a foolish response really by Carsley. Which means he's walking a tightrope now for the rest of the game. And given the way he puts himself about in the midfield, you wouldn't bet against him getting through the rest of the game without another yellow. Really abrasive customer. Very important to David Moyes' strategy as well. We're not going to lose him. Wright Phillips. That was Carsley came right into the back of it. Does need to be careful. Says tenacious Tigerish, but his foot was high there. Wright Phillips. They'll be looking out for him, will Peter Wharton. I'm sure David Moyes will be trying to get through to Carsley just to calm down. It is tense. It is such a big occasion, but they need cool heads out there. Ballack. Up manoeuvre by McFadden. Very busy early on for Everton. And Ballack did catch him. Skippering Chelsea tonight. As I was saying, he's found his form pretty quickly since that long time out. Returned in the last round indeed against Liverpool. Got a couple of goals since getting his place back. We'll fill out with Jose Mourinho. And of course had the big injury problem as well. There's Pizarro. Malouda's up in support. Still Pizarro. Hasn't scored for Chelsea since the opening weekend of the league season. Not by Neville. Swift counter-attack being launched here by Everton. Yakubu trying to force his way through. And between them, Belletti and Carvalho sorted out the problem. 5 games without a goal now, Yakubu. After a whole flurry of goals before that, when he was in hot form. The best of back passes there to Tim Howard. But he's dealt with it. Bridge. Prefer that to Ashley Cole tonight, who's not even on the bench. Really positive run by Bridge. He did score in the semi-final last season, the first leg against Wickham. Jagielka pressed into service in central defence then. Although he has been playing there fairly frequently lately. And doing well too. Joe Cole. Straight to Mikel. And Carsley stretching. Here's Yakubu. Really Johnson through the middle. Chelsea well represented defensively. That half chance early on, Johnson. Until recently, haven't been starting too many matches for Everton. Had injury problems and then fell out of favour as well. As Everton, Dave Moyes mainly looked to play with one striker in Yakubu, with Cahill as his main support. Cole onto Ballack and then Pizarro. It's a decent effort too, fine, and then by Belletti. He did score an excellent goal, I remember, against Wigan earlier in the season. His only goal so far for the Blues. Rather wider than I thought at first. From the former Barcelona defender. He's very much established as the number one at Goodison Park. Tim Howard. Having been transferred, of course, from Manchester United. Indeed, he played against Chelsea in the League Cup semi a few seasons back. And Chelsea went on to win their first trophy under Jose Mourinho. The start of the revolution. Mikel. This is Alex. The other Brazilian. Now Bridge. Malouda. Then Mikel. And by Carvalho. With good possession here from Chelsea. Can they find a cutting edge? Malouda looking to take on Hibbett. Bridge to swing it over. Well bowled clear, not very effectively. Cahill was up. Ballack very quickly then. Here's Bridge. Ballack, upended by Hibbert. But Chelsea allowed the advantage, or maybe it wasn't a foul anyway, in the eyes of referee Walton. Who still feels he's regarded as the number 2 behind Cole, but you do begin to wonder now. Although Cole, in fact, did captain the team at the weekend, so somewhat bizarrely, he was asked to hand over the armband to Drogba when he came on. Luda with the corner. Johnson back defending. Right Phillips. Oh, Yakubu was a bit sloppy there. Now Lescott. Finding Lee Carsley. Malouda giving Chelsea some balance down this left flank, but not enough accuracy with the pass. Began the season really well. He scored in his first 2 games, Malouda. And then came the injury early November, which has prevented him from playing until now, and he was something of a surprise inclusion tonight, in truth. Hibbert. Some uncomfortable defending though by him. He's got away with it. McFadden. Now Yakubu getting away from Mikel. But not locating Jolyon Lescott. Poor delivery from Yakubu. But as you would expect, so much desire from Everton, striving to emerge from Liverpool's shadow and win their way through to a major cup final. We've got a free kick here for the foul on McFadden. We've got a couple of goals in the 3rd round against Sheffield Wednesday. But another who doesn't get to start too often for Everton. Remember, they are without Arteta and Pienaar, as well as Leon Osborne, who's on the injury list. Off Yakubu, but well out of harm's way. And he'll be pinning big hopes on Yakubu and his finishing power. To have assembled a squad capable of challenging for major honours under David Moyes. That demise against Oldham was a timely reminder, I think, that there is still work to be done. Real shock to the system. Probably the shock of the 3rd round. Here's Belletti. With by Jagielka, the former Sheffield United player. His first season at Everton. Again underlining tonight his versatility by operating at the back. Hibbert. Player who's come through the ranks at Goodison Park. Carvalho's uncompromising as ever. Of course he was over-aggressive a few matches ago when he got sent off against Aston Villa. A terrible lunge at Akbon Lahore. They don't have a 3-match suspension. It goes Neville. Was he tumbled then by Malouda? I think he was. Yes, it is a free kick. And through Neville's endeavour. Winners' medals in various competitions down the years with Manchester United. He says he'd swap any of them, really, to lead Everton out at Wembley. Albeit this is a real achievement. Leon Lescott. It's a tester then for Hilario, but no more than that. Johnson, who's got a couple of goals lately. As I was saying, he hasn't started too often since September, really. The England international was never going to reach that one. But he's quick. He certainly has a decent goal-scoring record from his time with Birmingham and Palace, as well as his earlier days at Everton. Belletti. McFadden felt he was impeded there by Mikel. It was Yobo. Kept his composure well too, skipping away initially from Cole. Very frenetic pace at times in this semi-final. Everton through, as it comes off Mikel. Playing in the Makelele role, as it's known, in the midfield for Chelsea. Makelele among those sidelined at the moment, remember. So they've got a few out, haven't they? There's Carvalho. Now Malouda. His return bringing welcome relief, really, to Avram Grant. Goes Kazi, but then Ballack laying it off to Mikel. He's got Belletti away down the right. Now Cole heading for Pizarro. And Cahill it is who nudges it behind for the corner. Cole, who tossed it in here towards Malouda. Pizarro, who's certainly no slouch in the air, in spite of lack of goals this season. And in fairness to him, he hasn't started too many. Now Alex will certainly be a threat. Not on the ground he won't be though. Not in the same way. Yakubu wanting some support. Finding it through Phil Neville. Everton's first Cup semi-final of any kind since their FA Cup winning year of 1995. Paul Rideout's winning goal against Manchester United in the final. Forever remembered. Neville. Let's keep the momentum going too. Lescott won't keep that in play. But they've had some form, Everton, this season. Including a 13-game unbeaten run until they lost to Manchester United in the Premier League. And they won 11 of those. Here goes Pizarro. Not gunned again though. Carsley. Looking for the run of Yakubu, so too though Alex and Carvalho, the twin centre-halves for Chelsea. Giuliano Belletti. And Mikel. Early 20 Mikel with a real bright future ahead of him. And I'm sure eagerly looking forward to representing his country too at the African Cup of Nations. Alex. Here is Mikel. Chelsea prepared to be patient here. White Bridge. Here's Malouda. And there was some pushing in there, seen by referee Walton. Smile too much. He's a thinker. No question about that. Apparently did get very upset in the recent game against Fulham when they had a dreadful first half. Chelsea, and words were certainly spoken during the interval from him and from Steve Clarke as number 2. Well, they came out a different team for the second 45 minutes and went on to win the game. Fair to say, I think the jury is still out as far as the Chelsea fans are concerned. After the departure of Jose Mourinho, who was such a hero for them. Tough act to follow. But in fairness to Grant, they've been getting the results, mainly anyway. Maybe not with the quality of performance he was hoping for. But here's a chance for short right. Phillips! Yes! "26 minutes in, and he curled that in beautifully. Defenders rather stood off him. They lost their concentration here. Nobody's picked him up. Yobo was well off the pace. Certainly wasn't focused. And Sean Wright Phillips, in delightful fashion, has taken full advantage. Only his second goal of the season. A dreadful one to concede, such a soft one from Everton's perspective. But delight for Sean Wright Phillips. Chelsea in front in the first leg of the Carling Cup semi-final. And now he is smiling. Really well taken goal from the England international. He does tend to blow rather hot and cold for his club. Well, that will give him, his team and the fans such a lift. Real quality then from the former Manchester City winger. He struggled at times to live up to his reputation after his transfer south, but he's shown there what he can do. Chelsea, the holders of the Carling Cup, have the advantage. Philip Neville winding himself up for a long throw in here towards Yakubu. Yobo's got up there as well, having to make amends. I thought it was his lapse in concentration that led to the goal. And now it's Joe Cole, bursting clear, still Cole. Can he finish here? Good stop by Howard. But I think Peter Walton's given the free kick for the attempted foul on him just outside the box. He kept going. Jagielka certainly made contact there. Maybe he tried to play the advantage. It was right on the edge of the box. It was outside though. I think maybe he'd already blown for the free kick. Hard to tell really. In the bedlam. But certainly it's another glorious opportunity here for Chelsea. Michael Ballack, you would think, will fancy this one. Maybe Malouda on his left foot. Here is Ballack! Very close. Tim Howard very unhappy about the marking or the lack of it in front of it. And the positioning of the wall anyway. There certainly was a big gap there, look. Almost exploited by Ballack. He hopes now he is finally winning real favour with the Chelsea faithful. Certainly didn't really win them over last season. Not consistently anyway. But no one can doubt his ability. And this is about as bad as he hopes it will get. Any more than this, and he knows how tough it will be at Goodison. Carsley's header straight to Ballack. And Jagielka. Alex dominant in the air. Here's Hibbert. Now Florent Malouda. Chelsea buoyant at the moment. Mikel. And they're on the front foot again now with Wayne Bridge. Wasn't a bad ball in either. Repelled for the time being by Everton. But Wright Phillips marauding through once more. And clearly in the mood. Half an hour gone. I think that's for the earlier offence by Hibbert. When the referee did allow play to go on. Has now called him back and showed him the yellow card. Two bookings now then. Carsley and Hibbert for Everton. As if it wasn't already tough enough. Alex again will be a target here. He's got Pizarro to contend with as well. If the corner ever gets taken. Peter Walton is unhappy about something. Not quite sure what the problem is here. We'll try to find out for you in a moment. But on we go then with this corner kick. Which is not a good one. Towards Ballack by Belletti, Wright Phillips. Now Cavallo, the last defender. This is Belletti. Well, back for Everton by Cahill. McFadden. And catch Cavallo. Again, such fine anticipation from the Portuguese defender. He had his differences, I think it's fair to say, with Jose Mourinho in the past. The former manager never doubted his ability. Jagielka to Carsley. Everton just need a little spark now, you feel, to get them motivated again. Wayne Bridge. They have run away from home on 4 of their last 5 trips. The team from Merseyside. They were actually very unlucky to lose in the end to Manchester United in many ways. Up at Old Trafford, also beaten at home by Arsenal. That was certainly a harsh scoreline for them, 4-1. They were never that far behind. Yakubu took a buffeting there. Referee Walton says he saw nothing wrong. He certainly had a good view of it. Phil Neville again patrolling the midfield, trying to get his team started here. Yakubu. There was some kind of disturbance behind the goal, which prompted the referee to seek some assistance. Some Everton fans have been throwing things from behind the goal. And the team now have got a free kick. Maybe a situation that he can exploit. Didn't play the weekend in the FA Cup tie, Cahill, and boy did they miss him. Kubu didn't start either. And Cahill could do with that though. He does have a prodigious leap, but it is the right service. It was not forthcoming. David Moyes, who looks as thunderous in the face as he did at the weekend after that embarrassment against Oldham. Good job by Carsley. But it's Belletti who fetches here for Chelsea. They feel they have the upper hand in terms of the overall play, as well as that one goal from Sean Wright-Phillips. Everton haven't beaten them since 1990 now. 17 games here. By McFadden, who's done well. Good save though by Hilario as he plunges down. Oh, 2000, sorry, the last time that Chelsea lost against Everton. 17 games. The dates muddle up. Still a long time. Not really extending Chelsea just at the moment. Not too early scares, but no more than that. Luda moving it upfield towards Pizarro. He was never going to get the better of Jagielka there. Cahill is the man. 9 goals this season. And he missed the first 13 games because of injury. A late winner against Luton in another of the early rounds. Here's Pizarro. Cole in pursuit. Lescott is quicker. All that pace and power. He has been a revelation since moving from Wolves to Goodison Park. Of course, his form getting him into the England squad. And his 4th cap against Croatia. One he'll cherish, though, along with the rest of his teammates. Fabio Capello, the new coach, the new manager, is here tonight in his Italian entourage. Malouda to Pizarro. Shut the hat ball from the fans, though, not from the players. As it bounced down and off Chet Cahill. Since they won here, Everton. 1994 the last time. And that man, Paul Rideout, was the scorer. Just over 5 minutes of the first half remaining. It's Wayne Bridge. In goes Hibbert. Away by Alex to Ballack. Not short on desire and commitment, are they, Everton? Johnson closing in very quickly then on Bridge. The chances at a premium. The likes of Yakubu. All right, Phillips. Got away then momentarily anyway from Carsley. Joe Cole. Slipped it for Pizarro. He can't hold it up. No disrespect to him, but he's really not Didier Drogba. And he's not been able to occupy defenders as the giant Ivorian is so often able to do. Belletti keen to get forward. This is Cole with a measured ball in, dealt with though by Jagielka. Cole again. Mikel and Carvalho storming forward from the back as Balak's effort is charged down. And now it's a chase back for Carvalho. James McFadden. Oh, he's given it away, and it was Carvalho who's racing back to join his teammates. Waitbridge. And Malouda. Belletti. That's Belletti's cross. Now Malouda has kept it in too. But couldn't get away from Jagielka. Balak couldn't get his foot underneath it. Again, it's a rather hopeful ball just launched upfield, nowhere near Yakubu. And back come Chelsea again. Not really been able to stop Chelsea dictating the play in terms of their rhythm. That's offside. Either Pizarro or Malouda. It's bounced up rather high for him then, and the presence of Neville certainly deterred him as well. Neville, nudge then on Wright Phillips. Here's Hibbert. Philip Neville again. Cahill dispossessed. Haven't seen enough of him from Everton's perspective so far. Joseph Yobo. Called out though by Pizarro. A bit ponderous then, Yobo. One extra minute to be added on at the end of the first half. Tony Hibbert. Deliberate crossing, but Belletti has countered it, albeit at the expense of a corner. I don't think he got much of a shout there. So, well, something for the 6,000 or so Evertonians who've travelled down to cheer about here. Johnson. Well wide of the mark, though. Missing the flair of Arteta, no question about that. Also Pino, who's been playing so well, the South African. So he's had to make adjustments tonight. David Moyes not quite got to plan. Alex. Not too many get the better of him in the air. Here's Michael Ballack. Right, Phillips onto Belletti. Pizarro selfishly trying to play him in there. Bit of a collision in the box, but nothing too serious. All right, Phillips skipping away. Really is in feisty form tonight. Chelsea's goal scorer. Malouda. Last chance of the half, maybe. Certainly not taken. Well, as it's played in here to Pizarro, certainly tried to return the compliment. But Lescott stood his ground, and Belletti just bounced off him. Don't think there was too much wrong though with the challenge. The ball's there to be disputed between the two. Here's Pizarro again, working hard, really grafting the Peruvian. Not too much reward. Needs a goal or two, you feel, just to kickstart his career in London. Came on a free transfer from Bayern Munich, where he had a great deal of success, along with Michael Ballack, of course, as they played in the same side there. But yet to make a real impact. Pizarro at Stamford Bridge. Will the team have, in general terms, good value for this lead at the halfway stage? Sean Wright-Phillips with an excellent finish. Everton haven't created too much to trouble the home side as yet. But of course there's a long way to go yet, especially with the return leg still to come at Goodison Park in 2 weeks' time. Halfway stage in the first leg in this Carling Cup semi-final at Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 1, Everton 0. Okay, 10-second warning. Start of the second half. At Stamford Bridge, we're almost ready then for the second half of this Carling Cup semi-final first leg. The advantage at this stage with Avram Grant's Chelsea side, thanks to the goal from Sean Wright-Phillips. So well taken too on 26 minutes. Fully deserved, I think it's fair to say. At the halfway point, he certainly seems happy enough with the way that his team are performing. Maybe David Moyes not too upset yet. At one goal, of course, they're still very much in contention, especially when you take into account there is another match to come as well at Goodison Park in a fortnight's time. Chelsea now attacking the goal to our right. Mikel, who had an outstanding first half in that role, just breaking things up, and then starting off Chelsea moves of their own. Ballack, who caught the eye as well. Now Malouda returning to the Chelsea team tonight. On to Joe Cole. Here's Wright-Phillips. Got a sight of goal too. And Harold got strong hands behind it. And had to fend off, I think it's Joe Cole as well, who suddenly darted in. Mikel. Tim Howard has proved a really able successor to Nigel Martin up on Merseyside. Very much a fixture now in the Everton goal. The former Manchester United keeper, who's never been on the winning side against Chelsea, not yet anyway. Ballack. Good interception then by Hibbert. Carsley to Johnson. There's Carvalho stepping up then for Chelsea. Mikel again in control of the situation, determined to bow out on a high before departing to Ghana with Nigeria for the African Cup of Nations. He's got some pep to his play tonight. Sean Wright-Phillips, buoyed by his goal. Doesn't get too many. Only his second, remember, of this campaign. Joe Cole. Now Mikel. This is Malouda. Chelsea, of course, still without Frank Lampard, and might be a couple of weeks before he's available again because of injury. Belletti. On to Malouda. Not really tight on him, Everton. Yobo to bail them out. Good covering from Joseph Yobo. He got caught out on the goal. So did Carsley. They just completely lost Wright Phillips. No doubt there will have been an inquest at half-time about that opening goal for Chelsea. Malouda. Big talent, this fellow. And his legs were ripped from beneath him there. And there's going to be a caution for Neville. Not too much complaint about it either. Even though he's clearly injured himself in the process. He's battered into Malouda. Very much a blue now, Phil Neville, after all those years of success at Old Trafford. So proudly wearing the captain's armband for the Goodison Park club. He's still hungry for more success. Joe Cole. Some rather ragged defending then. Here's Carvalho. This is Neville, who clears it away. Carvalho. And Michael Ballack. Certainly has some zest about his play now since his return to the team. Certainly took a while to adjust. Being transferred to Stamford Bridge from Germany. Just wrapped beyond Carsley then, so here's Cole. Slotted on neatly, Malouda. Then Pizarro. It's done well too, linking with Redbridge. Danger for Everton here. In goes Malouda. Pizarro. Half the goal was blocked, but not illegally. I think it was Jagielka. Very quickly on the scene then for Everton. Really can't afford to concede another one. Mikel to Wright Phillips. Made off by Pizarro is Belletti. Well in Lescott. Not quite on his game, Yakubu, tonight. So a little cumbersome there, but he's got the free kick. And David Moyes knows he has a match winner in him. This fellow too. But they need the service. Not really been forthcoming so far, with Chelsea dominating. Jagielka. Heading for Cahill. Belletti was in first. Now it's McFadden. Lescott. Oh, Cole held him back. It's the referee's verdict anyway. Always stretching there. He certainly knocked him off his balance. Knocked him off guard. That is worthy of a yellow card. In the referee's eyes, Peter Walton. Cole, who's so desperate to get to the final, he missed out last season because of injury. McFadden's ball in. Neville wasn't far away from making a connection there at the far post. Neville. So nearly some reward for Everton. It's got their fans singing a little now. Some encouragement for that. time since they've had any success for their team. Everton looking to revive the glory days of Howard Kendall and his era. Pizarro. Unlucky then, very nearly linked up with Sean Wright-Phillips. There's certainly no pushovers these days, Everton. David Moyes is hoping he's laid the right foundations and that they can go on from here and bring the club some success and some silverware. Looking to close in on the top four. Currently 6th in the Premier League, Chelsea are 3rd. Behind Arsenal and Manchester United, leading the way. Mikel to Belletti. Foul by Tim Cahill. Played out elegantly then by Ballack to Bridge. Looking to motor on down the left. Malouda. Slipped in for Pizarro. Had a sight of goal. Good solid block though by Jagielka. And now there's a slight gap in the middle. And Pizarro was almost through it. Tim Cahill on the break for Everton. Yakubu. And the fed off Mikel. His foot was a little high, and he is going to be cautioned for that. Oh, red card, straight off. He will be absolutely furious, Avram Grant. Mikel, who was involved, you remember, in that collision with Peter Crouch in the quarter-final against Liverpool. Crouch was sent off. Now it's his turn. Well, it was off the ground. And that is now deemed to be a tackle, these days anyway, worthy of a red card. The danger for me is that if they cut out any tackling at all, it'll become a non-contact sport. But by the letter of the law, he has to go. It's a massive blow for Chelsea to suffer. And John Obi Mikel departs, not only from this game, of course, but also in the country tomorrow after Ghana. In the meantime, he's left his team behind in a bit of a pickle here. They are leading, but now down to 10 men. The Nigerian John Obi Mikel dismissed by Peter Walton. I think there's some confusion among players as to what exactly is allowed nowadays and what isn't. No hesitation. Out came the red card. Robo's free kick up towards Yakubu. It was Alex leaning on his shoulders there. He's got away with it. Carsley. How much of a lift will this give Everton? They were down to 10 for a second because Neville was off receiving some treatment. Now he's back on. They're back to full strength. And Chelsea have work to do. On by Neville. Carvalho is there. Mikel, who is doing such a fine job in that defensive midfield role. So they're going to do some reshuffling now, thanks to his decision. It's ironic, really, that there's so much controversy over the Peter Crouch tackle in the quarter-final. And Sibrel is going to come on here into midfield as they rejig things. So much controversy over that one, and now, well, the boot's on the other foot, really, and the boot was too high, in truth. From Mikel, it was a rash challenge. And he's paid the ultimate price for it. Just when it was all going so smoothly for Avram Grant. It's Joe Cole who's going to be sacrificed. It's tough on him. Grant clearly feels he needs to reinforce in midfield and bring on Steve Sidwell. Yobo. He defended stubbornly enough. Maluda. Now Bridge trying to dig this one in. There's Carsley, who himself, remember, is on a yellow card along with Tony Hibbert. Wright Phillips. Cole, of course, has a caution to his name. Wright Phillips really buzzing for Chelsea tonight. All great ball into for Pizarro! It was magnificently smothered by Tim Howard. Great play by Chelsea from Wright Phillips and from Pizarro too. There's a huge gap down the middle. And he was unable to beat the American. I think he's winning a few friends though tonight with his grafting for Chelsea. Just couldn't put it away. Hasn't really looked for Chelsea the same player that he did for Bayern Munich. And as I was reflecting earlier, he probably needs to play more often. He has mainly been used as a substitute for cameo roles. He's got a chance now, especially if Chelsea don't succeed in signing Nicolas Anelka. But my gut feeling is that they will. We shall see. Here's Cahill. Johnson. Wright Phillips, kept looking to show that pace. In went Jagielka, firmly and in determined fashion. Not always in harmony back there, you feel, Everton. There are gaps in the middle. Hibbert, too long for Yakubu. Belletti was there. Well, it was a big decision for him to make. He sided with Everton in terms of reducing Chelsea to 10 men. There'll be plenty of discussion about it afterwards, you can be assured of that. As there was with the Peter Crouch affair in the last round. Plenty of other similar incidents too. And here it is again. He's gone for the ball, but his foot is off the ground, it is high. And he says, that's dangerous, and you're off. Up goes Joe Cole, and Steve Sidwell will slot into midfield. Seemed to take it reasonably well. Joe Cole, it is hard on him. He's playing well too. Grant clearly wanting to keep the shape in midfield. And to make sure that they're not weak in that department. An hour gone. And yet again on a major talking point. As we seem to have so many matches these days. In terms of these tackles that are deemed to be reckless and worthy of red cards. Pizarro, no one in a blue shirt, no to profit from that. So here's Julian Lescott to Carsley, looking to drive Everton on now. Johnson's touch as he went to ground. Sidwell, who's come on, a former Arsenal youngster, of course. So he'll be thinking maybe he'll be facing his old club in the final. Meantime, we've got another player down here. I think it's Carsley. Sitwell being singled out here. Looks like a final warning for him. The cards are staying in Mr. Walton's pocket. Now Carsley surely lost control of that then. Sitwell making an immediate impact after coming on in place of Joe Cole. Certainly hasn't been a regular starter since his move from Reading to Chelsea, Sitwell. He's featured a fair bit lately. Maybe as a substitute, as he is tonight. His priority now will be to keep it tight, not concede another one. Maybe snatch an equaliser if they can. And this could be an opportunity for that. James McFadden. Descott and Yobo. Both among those waiting in the middle. Hilario didn't get there. Yobo! Yakubu, I should say. Oh, Yakubu, what a finish. And they are right back in it. What a parting present for Yakubu to give his team before he leaves for the African Cup of Nations. Hilario lost the flight of the ball, and it was such a venomous finish then from Yakubu. That's a measure of the man. That's what he can do. Alex couldn't get to it. It almost took Johnson's ear off as it flew into the corner. Chelsea won, Everton won. Yakubu, the man who got the winner in the last round against West Ham at Upton Park, has done it again. Absolute euphoria for the Evertonians who've come down from Merseyside. Pizarro in there, just too long for him. Now we have a real match on our hands. And no question, the sending off of Mikel is going to be a major turning point in this semi-final. Whatever the outcome now, Chelsea will feel they were in control at that stage. And suddenly the balance of power has changed. Yakubu's 12th goal of this season, his first in half a dozen matches. It's a vital one for his team, whose tails are up now. Johnson's been penalised and yellow carded. Just follow through. But suddenly the whole atmosphere has changed. And suddenly the journey has been worthwhile after all. Halfway through the second half. Kept in by Wright Phillips, was it? No, it's an Everton throw. Can't keep still, David Moyes. Totally wrapped up in this semi-final, why not? Everton started with success for so long. Hoping to go on to the League Cup final at Chelsea's expense. McFadden, it was his free kick that led to the goal. Hilario rather flapped at it. But let nothing be taken away from the quality of the finish from Yakubu. Lescott. There goes Yakubu again. And Hilario this time holding on as the Nigerian came in. Carsley jumps up with the flick. They couldn't release Cahill. Carvalho. Now Ballack. Fine pass as well to Bridge. Malouda. And here's Steve Sidwell. Bridge. Ooh, this by Jagielka. And right Phillips nearly nipped it there. Luckily for Jagielka. Lescott had his wits about him. Yakubu. Being policed by Alex and Belletti. But he sent McFadden through here. Still James McFadden. Can he pull it back? Oh, right across the face of goal and beyond Jim Cahill. How did Chelsea survive that? Excellent work by Yakubu. McFadden was away here. Carvalho, very out of character, dived in and actually clipped the post, I think, the base of the post. And Cahill, as usual, sensing the possibilities, came in round the back and very, very nearly made contact. It's a let off for Chelsea against an Everton team on a real high at the moment. Neville. Really was second best in the first half, but it's a different story now since the sending off of Mikel. Wright Phillips. No, Lescott is there. Then McFadden. Yakubu. Everton had to seek special permission for Yakubu to play in this game tonight, along with Yobo. And of course, Mikel the same for Chelsea. With mixed results, I think you could say. In fairness to Mikel, I think he's having an outstanding match until that aberration. McFadden, whose future is in some doubt, with a possible move to Birmingham, maybe to Celtic up in Scotland. Really unlucky here. Just came back off the upright. But Everton, like we said, are very keen to keep him. They don't want him to go. And if he keeps playing like this, I'm sure he will be staying. But he wants regular football. And he hasn't as yet been guaranteed that with Everton this season. Too much competition there these days. Here's Yakubu. We'll have Arteta back soon. He's suspended at the moment, remember. And Leon Osman is also on his way back, recovering from injury. Gravison in the woolly hat, maybe being ready to come on. Meantime, Sean Wright Phillips. Belletti taking on Lescott. He fended him off with an arm there. Goal kick. Ooh, no wonder. Seemed to raise his arm then, Lescott. Came right across it. Very similar to the incident involving Arteta in a recent game against Arsenal, when Arteta was sent off. He clashed with Fabregas, who went down in similar fashion to Belletti. Red card shown there. No action taken against Lescott. slightly a scare for Everton. And for this man, Julian Lescott, his strength is not in doubt. Alex tight this time on Yakubu. But it's an Everton throw. Yakubu, whose explosive finish has put his team back on level terms. Cannon's block throw. Ballack with time to play it away. Robo was careless there. Maluda. There's Carvalho. Chelsea in need of some inspiration now. Losing Cole won't help. Oh, he does give them such invention. But sacrificed after Mikel's dismissal. Sidwell now occupying that deeper role. Maluda. No way is right Phillips going to out-jump Lescott, but here's Belletti. Trying to tee it up for Sidwell. Chelsea with plenty in the box. The goal kick is the out-trump. Just over a quarter of an hour to go. Sidwell who kicked it in invitingly. And the task is looking a lot tougher now for Everton Grant. In search of his first trophy in charge of Chelsea. Competition will always have a special place in Chelsea hearts. As they did bring them their first success in the Jose Mourinho era, which will never be forgotten. Here's Sidwell now. Cahill on the scene quickly. Cahill got the equaliser here with a spectacular overhead kick in the league game back in November. Same score at the moment tonight, thanks to another excellent goal, this time from Yakubu. Everton. This is Neville. Now Lescott taking up Belletti, who lashed out at it. Careful. Peter Walton's trying to show him the card, Belletti. Lescott was manhandling him in the process. Tempers flare in the heat of the occasion in this Carling Cup semi. All square at Stamford Bridge, and these two squaring up to each other. Walton striving to keep order here. It's an Everton free kick. Lescott being told to calm down. Here's Carsley. It was dry but rather breezy night in London. That's going to be Jagielka. Lescott has got up there. John Yakubu and Johnson going in. And he's been penalised by the looks of things. as he clashed then with Hilario. Not sure what he did wrong here. Johnson, Cahill climbing, maybe use his arm for a little extra leverage. Certainly seemed to lean all over Bridge. Down went Johnson. There was nothing he could do there. It just fell over Hilario, who spread himself in front of him. But I think he should have given a foul against Tim Cahill. Malouda on the prowl. Chelsea will feel they need another goal. Confirmation of Belletti's caution. Malouda. Now it's Bridge. That was Neville who came across. He certainly felt that one. Laurent Malouda. Nearly came off. Johnson back defending. Bridge. Now Malouda, who was caught in full flow then by Phil Neville. He was among those already yellow carded. Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, from the skipper. Stepped right in front of Malouda. He's a little lucky there, you know. Chance for Chelsea. Well, certainly travelling until it came off Carsley. What a headache in the morning. We won't mind if they can keep Chelsea at bay. Belletti's corner. Alex trying to find some space in there. Some room to attack this cross. He almost got to it too. Chelsea want to bring on Paulo Ferreira in place of Pizarro. A fullback for a striker. Interesting decision. Malouda. Barak. Who is Pizarro? Went for the spectacular. Alex then couldn't get his shot away. Desperate defending by Everton. But they've hung on in there. Sidwell. Swapping passes with Belletti. Inside the last 10 minutes. Carvalho. Now Malouda. Barak has again taken up this advanced role. Michael Ballack. Malouda. And Bridge to whip it in. It's a miscue by Carsley. But not deep to be a back pass. Couple of important blocks back there by Everton. Let's got that second one on Alex. Wright Phillips. And by Sidwell. For Ballack. Now Bridge, lending his support down the Chelsea left. Pizarro, no, couldn't get it down. Loriano Belletti. Well, Chelsea at the moment, Carvalho. Everton, I think, at this stage, settling for what they have. Defended so resolutely, Jolyon Lescott. Moves across the left back tonight. Moving Yobo, Jagielka in the centre. Off goes Pizarro. The outright striker. And replaced by Ferreira. What a change of tactic. Certainly there's a buzz around Stamford Bridge now. The introduction of a right back. On the fumble, the front player. McFadden couldn't do that again if he tried. Parsley. Going off it by Yakubu to Yobo. They're going to get the number up sometime tonight. Here's Neville. Yakubu jumping. Alex away. Johnson. Yakubu again. Trying to pick out McFadden. The idea was there, but not the execution. Standing also with his finish. It's given David Moyes real hope now. Especially if it stays this way for the second leg. That will be some night up at Goodison Park. Arsenal and Tottenham meeting tomorrow at the Everton Stadium with their second leg. Also in a fortnight. Everything still to play for. And really hard to call. Arsenal and Tottenham, of course, repeated last year's semi-final. When Arsenal went on, the youngsters. Remember, they were 2 down in the first leg. Still came back to win overall. Indeed, they came back in that first game. Ferreira. Managed to smuggle it away. It goes Jack Cahill. Always brave, always strong, always determined. Lescott. Agony for Belletti, but he couldn't keep that going. He seems to run out of steam too. James McFadden. There's an outlet on the right here with Hibbert. Neville. McFadden is brushed aside though. Wayne Bridge to Wright Phillips. A correct tackle though from Joseph Yobo. Maluda. 5 minutes to go. Belletti to Maluda. Now Wright Phillips. Jagielka sticking with it to good effect. Maluda. This is Ferreira. Had to be dealt with too, that cross. Tucked away by Jagielka. Ricardo Carvalho. Everybody back defending now for Everton. Wayne Bridge. Dangerous ball swung in. Oh, Sidwell swung at it. Poor connection though. Maluda back here defending against Yakubu. Then Carvalho. There's back going on. Yakubu and Carvalho. I don't think the referee saw it. He's calmed down anyway now. Here is Carvalho. Maluda. And then Wayne Bridge. Johnson, as ever, tracking back. Really has worked tirelessly up and down that flank. Belletti. Carvalho. closing in on Wayne Bridge. Everton closing in on what they will regard as a tremendous scoreline, I'm sure. Especially having been a goal down at half-time. Really not stretching Chelsea. Still some late defending. They will need to do. Wayne Bridge, shot to Malouda. Balak's in the middle, so is Belletti. Won't reach that, no, that was Yobo. Then Yakubu. Pereira. Then Wright Phillips for Chelsea, to Belletti. Belletti played in by Wright Phillips. It's Lescott's challenge. Didn't dare look at the referee, but he timed it beautifully. Nothing wrong with that. Belletti with the corner. Less than 2 minutes of the 90 to go. Carvalho has headed it well wide. To the relief of those Everton defenders. He just got there. It's going to be a swap up front. They need to be on for Yakubu. The goal scorer now sets off then to Ghana and the African Cup of Nations. And with the cheers of his Everton fans ringing in his ears. A hero for them tonight. Have a safe trip. We'll see you soon. Of course, he'll be following with great interest the second leg at Goodison Park. Need to be on the firing line now. Top then for Everton. Over the moment, he's just going to chase back, I think. Just run around and make yourself a nuisance. Will have been the advice from David Moyes, I'm sure. There will be 4 extra minutes. So he's got time to make a bit of an impact, and he might here. McFadden. He's got 4 up, Everton. No rather wasted from McFadden. Who was just inches away from scoring a second for Everton earlier in this half. Wayne Bridge. Johnson was after him. Here's Cahill. Gave it away in very tight fashion then. Wright Phillips to Sidwell. Back comes McFadden. Tremendous work rate from Everton. Lescott powering forward now. But going nowhere. Get back. David Moyes will be shouting at him, I'm sure. Pereira pumping it up hopefully. Sidwell to Malouda, skipping past half a challenge then from Cahill. Sidwell. Surely given Everton time to regroup. We'll see what Ferreira can do here. Played in for Belletti. Jagielka was in the way. Bridge. Balak. Wright Phillips! He has struck again right at the death. To the utter disbelief of Everton, who just stood around and watched. Sean Wright Phillips, who must be the smallest man on the field, has headed what surely now is a winning goal on the night for Chelsea. Balak's ball played in, and I think Lescott there, of all people, who just stood off him, didn't see it coming in. And he He's hit it at home past Tim Howard. It's an unbelievable goal. Look at the difference there in height. Lescott didn't get off the ground. Lost his concentration completely. And Sean Wright-Phillips. Well, actually I'm looking at that there. It might even have gone in off Lescott. He doesn't care. All he knows is that his team are back in front. The challenge from Sean Wright-Phillips, and Lescott, I think, has knocked that in himself. Ben Haim right at the finish here. Heartbreaking for Everton. And Chelsea all of a sudden find themselves back in the driving seat. Level. Here's Ballack, whose cross led to the goal, which Wright-Phillips will certainly be claiming. Drama at Stamford Bridge, right to the last, and there will be plenty more. You can be sure of that in 2 weeks' time when they clash again. They'll give it to Wright-Phillips for the moment anyway. They can sort it out later. Chet Cahill trying to ride the challenges. Played on here to Lescott. Great block by Hilario. Heroics from him. As Lescott almost redeemed himself in the dying seconds. McFadden hurling it in hope. Lescott's still up there. So is Cahill. Can't get to it. Carsley. Now it's Hibbert. Tossed back in by Neville. Lescott's on the end of it. Not once, but twice. And then Jagielka thumping it wide, and that's it now, surely. Goodness me. What a save this is from Hilario. Just gave him so little to aim at as he tried to steady himself, gain his composure there, Jolyon Lescott. But it wasn't to be. Dejection, dismay for David Moyes. But, as we all know, it will only be half-time. And they still have the second leg in which to recover this deficit. 5 minutes played now. Sean Wright-Phillips, the man of the moment for Chelsea. A cracking first goal. He'll claim the second one too. Barely a hint of a smile from either manager. It's that kind of night. But deep down he'll be feeling mighty relieved that they've got that second goal. They've got a lead now to defend up on Merseyside. Wright-Phillips, who was a bottle of pop all night, he was busy, full of running. And there he was again, right at the finish with that second goal to put them back in control at this stage. And it really would take a strong man to put too much money on how the second leg might go. Everton are pretty strong at home. Chelsea are below strength in terms of their personnel at the moment. But they will have the lead. They will have this 2-1 advantage to defend at Goodison Park. So many talking points, and of course the turning point was the sending off of John Obi Mikel in the second half, just when Chelsea seemed to be in control. Back came Everton. The equaliser, that stunner from Yakubu, but then right at the death, Sean Wright-Phillips to make it Chelsea 2, Everton 1 in this Carling Cup semi-final first leg.